Are you looking for a good revenge story? Another one of my favorite diamond tier manhwa is this one. Meet Kim Hyung-sung, a student who was relentlessly bullied throughout his whole high school life, till he reached to a point where he was thrown off from a roof by his bullies and was put into a comatose state of being a human vegetable. What makes it even worse is that Kim Hyung-sung is still conscious throughout the whole ordeal. He can't talk, he can't move an inch of his body, and his family to friends just thinks that he's dead on life support. Heck, what makes it even more worse is that not only his life is basically ruined, but his family as well. His family, who consists of only his grandmother and beloved little brother, had to struggle to afford his medical expenses to keep him on life support, while in the face of being driven to bankruptcy. Not only that, but his beloved little brother has now become the target of bullying by the same group of bullies that bullied Kim, with the pressure and stress of it all being too great that even his beloved little brother said to him one day that it would have been better if Kim Hyung-sung just died instead, because he can't bear to see their grandmother in her old age struggle so hard to keep up with the medical expenses. Kim Hyung-sung's only hope is that he'll be able to wake up from his vegetative state or just die, but as days turn into weeks, then months, then years, as his family and friends stop visiting him, when he's truly alone, that's when he starts plotting his revenge of what if he was given a second chance in life, coming up with a perfect plan to destroy all his enemies, imagining it over many times of how he would act it out and how he would slither his way out of any trouble, because that's all he could do, and that's what he did for 10 whole years until he passed away. The end. But wait! He passes away and wakes up 14 years into the past on the day that the bullying first started to happen. And oh boy, he shows absolutely no mercy. I mean, he straight up brutally beats up 4 of his bullies that were involved in ruining his previous life on the first day after waking up into the past. When you read the manhwa, you can feel the weight of it all, of how satisfying the artwork makes you feel inside when you see a fist lands on someone's face. The depiction of rage being unleashed is so good that I can literally hear heavy metal music or punk music play in my head as I read the main character curb stomps everybody. Overall, the artwork and story are just flamed to perfection and hitting those sweet spots for what I look for in a revenge plot. And even though the manhwa is fairly new, I remain optimistic for its future every time I wait for the next chapter to be released. The manhwa is called Devil Return to School, and I highly recommend you guys check this one out. Alright, happy reading.